Send in the clowns. Clown.
Hello everyone and welcome to the new episode of this series. This is the ending episode. My ping will probably be somewhere between 0 and 100,000. But let's not worry about that. So I've recently moved, if no one knows. And that's why this is going to be a bit harder, because now my ping is going to be terrible because I live in a bungalow. It's awesome. I love it. It's great when I just want to play games and stuff, but it's terrible when I want really good internet. But yeah, so the clown, how does he work? Well, he has 4 bottles, and you can reload them at any time. So kind of like the Huntress thing, you know, like, oh, you can always see the stuttering. That's not good. Let's get back to this gen. So yeah, he has the bottles he can throw. Anyone who gets into the area, the gas of a bottle, will immediately have slower speed. That was probably literally ping that made me do that. Damn. Thought he would have Oh. Yeah, so it slows them down, and you have the yellow bottles, which you can switch to by tapping the reload button. These bottles will make anyone in them faster. Yeah, never try to... Unless, like... Yeah, it's always a losing proposition. May as well reload. Yeah, so the perks we have are Chlorophobia. Everyone in my terror radius has 50% less healing speed. I don't really care about that right now. Pop Goes the Weasel, which means the next gen we kick after we hook a survivor gets an immediate 25% deficit. And Bamboozle, which is the green perk, which at max level gives you 15% faster vault speeds, and the window is blocked for 14 seconds. Our one's going to be 10%, because of just the fact that, yeah, like, it's not max level. We'll just break this. So it shouldn't be no surprise that the clown is in fact a, you know, chase killer. Shit. Decisive strike. I was going to say, like, wow, they got that? That's insane. But yeah, so your power is very simple. You basically, you can switch as easy as that. Then you can throw one. Throw one again. Grab some of the good juice. And then you're moving faster. Damn. The main reason I'm chasing this person to death is literally just because, we have no slowdown in this build. Other than Pop, and Pop is a really weird perk where, you know, if there's a gen and there's no one chasing you. See, this is why I don't go for this first. It's almost always a losing prop. Where did they go? Oh, there they went. Okay. You can charge up the bottles as well, making them go faster. And then we herd them out in the open. And we know that they don't have dead heart. They're doing everything they can, and I'm going to be called a dirty tunneler at the end of the game. Hopefully, they'll see my build and be like, okay, maybe there's a reason why he needed to tunnel. And it's not like tunneling is, like, it's shitty for the person who's on hook, but by no means is it not optimal. Okay, I'll just say it by here. You can finish all the gens if you want. There's only one way this person's getting off the hook, and it's by you doing something. Yeah, there. Have fun with that. We have one gen in our protection, or two kinda, but we know that that gen over there is gonna pop no matter what we do, because it's already being worked on. Like, 2 gens popped here, which means another gen's popped over there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we now can just kill this person. Ooh, nice dead on. And we know that this person is a spinner, so we can just, you know, outspin their spin. So it is very shitty, but if you don't have really, like, we kind of have some chase tools, but like they're not the best. But yeah. So what you can do as well is you can kind of just throw a bottle like down, get the haste boost, cancel with M1. So we want to swap bottles, and then we want to reload. But yeah. Like, I'm not the best clan, and I honestly don't really use the yellow bottles, like, ever, which is why, you can probably tell. Come on, Steve, you wanted to be annoying. You wanted to be all like, teabag, teabag. Where did that bravado go? Bamboozle. This up. They have nowhere to go now. They use their dead hard, and I know that they're a spinner, so just predict this spin, and then you'll be fine. DS, obviously, because, you know, they're teabagging the entire time, and cockier people will always use perks such as that. Even in 1000 ping, I can bait out and punish that. So now, we know that one person's working on that gen over there. And we'll just slop them back on this hook here. And we'll probably get a 2k this game. It is a 2k by tunneling, but I'm not above that. Okay, so now Pop Goes the Weasel is completely useless, so there's now literally no reason not to just camp this area. I'm gonna kind of proxy camp a bit more, just because I want to get the first hit on them before they can go in for the save. But yeah, so Chlorophobia are pretty okay. Like, not very good. Chlorophobia, Overwhelming Presence, and Unnerving Presence, if they're all one perk, I would say, yeah, run it. It's like a pretty decent, like, you know, like, it tells you that you're coming, so it has to be like you're a killer that everyone knows that you're coming. But, if that is the case, then it's really great. 10,000 ping, and I'm playing the game. Oh, this is so bad. Come on, Yui. Yeah, go save him. Now we have you to deal with. And we'll just throw a million bottles. As you can see as well, we get to see the auras of them. Oh yeah, you're dead hard, right. Well, we still get 2 kills. If I waited out the dead hard a little bit more, I think I could have gotten 3k there. And hatch goes. But yeah, almost every single Steve I meet is... Ooh, hello birds. That's the other thing I really love, is that there's always a lot of really nice birds around. And I have 2 cats now, so that's really nice. But, yeah. God damn this ping. I'm probably not gonna find her. She's probably gonna, like, try to look for the hatch. I'll just, like, wait in the exit gate. And, yeah, I think that's shown everything. So, you have the ability to swap bottles. This one takes some time before it goes into yellow, but then as soon as it goes into yellow, you get, like, a speed boost. The survivors also will get a speed boost if, they're there. But yeah, I'll wait and go get this, Yuri Kimura. And I'll see you when we talk about the investment tier list. So, bye-bye. Oh, well, that's good. Well, welcome to the second game. So, the first game I didn't chase that much, and I was focusing more on the actual win. And I thought they'll be over here somewhere. I'll look over this way. I was just saying, like, in my head just then, like, I was gonna go to Spirit, but then I was like, you know what, I should just give 2 games. And then really just show everything that this character can really do. So that's what we're doing today. Damn, I thought that would have worked. Got him once. Yep, the one over here, that's a dead. Sorry, bro. That's a dead end, boy. Yeah, the internet isn't as bad. I think it's because currently everyone else is having a day out. So, you know, the internet's just being used by me. And obviously I can go in the house, later. But, the only annoying thing about that is it means that, you can see scratch marks right there. Yeah, the only annoying, thing about that is it means that, I would have to not talk in that and then record over it. And I just feel like that's a little bit too disingenuous. Like being like, you know, just not doing anything, basically. So there's no one... Okay, there's no one coming. Oh damn, she got hook stage 2. That's really bad for her. No one here. Okay. Okay, cool. So, this game... It's really a thought process right now. Of, do I want to tunnel and be an arset? Or do I want to not tunnel? I'm grabbing you off that gen. Free gen grab! Probably because of the bad net. Tip, play with bad internet. It may work out for you. But, I guess we could kind of say that we're gonna get advantage from okay, so someone's definitely gonna go over there right now to get that. There's no blood there, so there's no one in that locker. I could hear you. Okay, cool. Yeah, this game's going a lot better. I don't know why. But yeah, so the 50% from our healing is kind of actually bad because, yet again, Claustrophobia is a perk that shows you that they're doing something. That you're there, rather. And that's not a very good perk to kind of just, like, that's not a good amount of information that you want to give to people. You don't want to just tell people, hey, I'm over here, I'm coming to your position right now. Because that just makes it too easy for survivors to, be able to mess with your plans. Optimal time to do it. Okay, so someone has been healed. So both of them need... Aha, I see someone. It's the Claudette. She's feigning a push. Yep, I was right. I saw a head bob over here. just to be a little spiteful, I will just do this. And she was working on a gen, which means she's the perfect one to pick up. Because it means that she cannot have DS at all. And that means we've got to kill. Cool. So now we just need to... Okay. This is just another dead survivor. I think they've given up. Yeah, they've given up, which means I can just go to the other side of the map and just hook them here. Feels bad, but at the same time, like, these survivors weren't as good as the other ones we were facing. And who knows, maybe we'll get the adept clown. I am currently, I might take a photo of it, I probably won't, but I'm currently sitting on the floor. I don't think that was a person. Didn't sound like a person. I'm currently sitting on the floor with a box on my lap, which I'm using for my mouse, to record this, and it's very uncomfortable. Just because the position. I love how we're still doing a lot of good things even though we're in 10,000 ping. Nice try. Okay, she healed up, so she was definitely out of our thing to radius. So I'm just gonna pick him up now, slap him on a hook, get value from this because as well. And he isn't dead yet, which means we're in the perfect position to start and do try to do stuff. There's always breakable walls up here, so yeah. I have a achievement thingy at the moment to get breakable walls done. Okay. If she's found the hatch, she found the hatch. But I hope that this second game really shows... Yeah, she found the hatch. But yeah, I hope this game really shows more of, like, you know, how Clown can be. Probably didn't, but I think 2 games for this killer is better than 1. Just because the first game was like, I just camped a hook. And then just said, come on, if you want to play the game, you got to play the game. But this game was a lot more, like, actually doing stuff and going for chases and using pop and stuff like that. So, without further ado, let's actually this time go to the tier list. Okay, so hello. So this is the current investment tier list. So we have Clown and Pig today to put on our investments. So let's start with Pig. So that game was recorded before I moved. Fun fact. Ooh. But so where does Pig fall into the tier list? And after this I will be talking a bit more about other stuff. So Pig has, I'm going to put them in good for now, just so you can see them. So Pig has the reverse bear traps, which is a very fun, janky, you know, slowdown power. And the ambush, which can be used in chase for pretty good efficiency if you're really good at it, and depending on the loops. There are many loops where they're just too big for you to, you know, ambush over and mind game, and then there are some loops where it's basically free. So it's really map dependent, but you know, ambush, other than the fact that you have to crouch, like, cause like that's the thing, right? Like you have to crouch So if you're crouching mid-chase, it is obvious that you're going to go for an ambush, so it doesn't even need the roar. But I guess, I guess this is how things work, huh? But, yeah. So, other than power, they have Hangman's Trick, which is a terrible perk, 1-star perk in my opinion. Well, maybe 2-star, because it does do something. 1-star perks are like, it kind of screws you over. Like, there is no downside to running the perk, and it can help you, but the annoying thing is when it's only when you're holding a survivor that you get value from it. And in the video, I did actually get, some value out of it, but it was just like there was someone running over to heal themselves. So it was good info, but like at the same time there were a lot better info perks. Surveillance, which is actually a really good info perk. Using it with Ruin, is very good. Using it with any slowdown perk is really good, like Jolt. Just being able to keep tabs on generators and know when they're being worked on again is really good. And Make Your Choice, which is the real standout perk. Kind of like, people say, Surveillance is better, and it kind of is, but I feel like on a lot of killers, like Nurse, for instance, or Hag, Make Your Choice can be devastatingly good. And especially on the new killer, which isn't on this tier list yet, but we'll do an entire special video for them, because at the moment they're the only killer that will only have one video done, until the end of this video. So they have Make Your Choice and Surveillance, so two pretty good perks. Detective Tap has Detective's Hunch, which is also a really good perk. We always like to talk about what survivor you get. So you do get, like, with the entire DLC, you get 2 good killer perks, 1 good survivor perk, so that's pretty decent overall. And the killer themselves isn't the best, but, it's still like a pretty, I would say like 40-60, like 60% of the games will probably not go the way you wanted them to go, but a good 40%, like, or maybe even just 45, 55, like, it feels like whenever I play Pig that most of the time I'm having a good game, but a lot of the time as well, like, more than often I'll have a bad game that has a good moment in it with Pig. So with that, I think I'm going to put them right in the good investment at the bottom of it. They have 2 decent perks and they're stronger than, like, Michael Myers, so there's that. So on that front, but Michael Myers does come with, Save the Best for Last, which is a really good perk that kind of, in my opinion, beats out like Surveillance. The other perk though is like, oh yeah, but they have Make Your Choice, which is a really good perk, but Michael does come with DS, and DS is really strong, and a lot more people will be able to grasp Michael than they will Pig. So in my own opinion, personally, I believe that, the investment of it, of how much will I invest, how much will I get back, you'll probably get more with Michael, and his entire DLC than you will with Pig's DLC. But it is more of a closer one than something like, like Dr. Nightmare, I guess. And the final one, is Clown. We'll do the same thing that we did with Pig. So Clown, the star of the show today. What does he have? He has the perks Chlorophobia. Absolutely terrible perk. Everyone in your terror radius has a 50% reduction to healing speed. It sounds great, but it notifies them with a little icon that you're within 32 meters of the killer. Therefore, meaning that you basically just say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm coming to get you," and therefore, ruining the entire fact that you're trying to, catch up to them as much as you can, so then you can, have an easier chase, pretty much. So that one's, in my opinion, a 1-star perk. It actually works against you. And the other perks, Bamboozle, giving you a 15% vault speed and a 16-second block on the window. Only one window can be blocked at a time. Really good perk, in my opinion. Especially for M1 killers, it allows you to just be able to say, no, I do not want to, loop shack. I will just do this. If the pallet's broken, they have to leave. They just can't loop that location anymore. It's not safe. So very good perk. And Pop Goes the Weasel, fallen out of the limelight unless you are Freddy and Blight, in my opinion. Characters, or even Demo maybe as well. Characters who have teleports that are right next to Jen, so maybe even, the Onryo. Is a really good perk, but the problem is that if you're going to an area where there's a survivor, it is better to down a survivor and further your game plan than damper the survivor's game plan, because they can do it 4 times easier than you can do yours. So getting a free hit and then doing a chase and then getting a down is a lot better than, 25% of a gen. Because a survivor, you could say, is like 1.33 recurring percent of a gen. 1.33 gens. So 25% of a gen for one survivor down, the math just doesn't work out. But yeah, it would be, by the way, for the fun fact, it would probably be, a survivor down would probably be 40% of a gen, while a kick of pop would be 25. So even in the math side, it wouldn't really work out. But those are the perks. The killer power though, the yellow bottles aren't the best for me, at least. There is, a lot of really cool things you can do with them. There wasn't like a Midwich loop. Midwich has a lot of good loops where you can, put the yellow bottle on like this side, and then the purple bottle on this side, and then you go around, and then they have to be slowed down. So when they go around, you catch up to them, and then you hit them. But other than that, like, he has a good slowdown, but he kind of has like, he has good chases, but he has to keep committing to his chases. So it's better for him to have perks like Save the Best for Last, Bamboozle, Brutal Strength, or maybe even like, Spirit Fury, Enduring, Bamboozle, and then like Save the Best for Last or something. Just have a really just like chase focused clown build where like as soon as they're in chase with you, you know that you're gonna win. Might also be good instead of Save the Best for Last, just to have a Brutal Strength, even just because of the fact that people will be throwing pallets down at you. Which is why Spirit Fury Undying would be really good. But so where do I put him in the tier list? Well, I put the clown at the very top of great investment. Kate Denson doesn't have many notable perks. All of her perks have been buffed since launch. Boilova got a horrendous buff and then a nerf, so now it's more reasonable, but only good in I want to make the killer want to die builds, which I don't recommend, such as I also don't recommend face camping with Bubba unless there's an actual reason, like there's 2 people in the basement, or everyone is at the basement trying to unhook someone, and you're just like, why aren't you doing gens? But like, yeah, so there's that, and then there's also perks like, Dance With Me, and then the other perk that I always forget about. Like, she has pretty alright perks, like all of them like 3-star perks. Clown has a 1-star, 4-star, and in my opinion another 4-star perk. Like, he has pretty good perks overall. His power is alright, like it's, in my opinion, the same as kind of like Pig without the slowdown. Or more so like, kind of like a clown, not clown, a trappery type of killer, or even Doctor is probably a better example. Both of them have ways to shut down loops in a way. But yeah, so on to the next thing. All of these videos, after this one, will be standalone things. They won't be double uploads, and this one, as you can tell, will also not be a double upload, just because I want to make sure I have enough time to put these out at a good time, because of the fact that I have bad internet. And unless I can really easily think of a good gag for the start of the video, I probably won't do those anymore as well. It was kind of more like a funny thing I thought of, and I really easily, quickly thought of like 2 really funny puns to do for the video, which is why we got those. But yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.